Hello everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome for the very first time. What I'm about to share with you is all the video footage of everything that I sold on eBay in the month of, well, it was this past month, it was the month of May. So you're going to see a short clip of everything. What you see back there is things I have to list. Do you see that? You're going to see a short clip of everything, and then I will come back at the end of the video and I will share with you statistics like how much I listed, how much I made, what I sold, you know, just more factual items. So here we go. Okay, so here it is, the very first sale of May. This is a eyeliner brush by, I'm not sure how you say it, Sourmay. I've had this listed for a very, very long time. Anyways, an eyeliner brush. Maybe I said eyebrow. I'm not sure. Anyways, this I sold for $9. And we have a new DVD, Unidentified. This is still shrink wrapped. I got this for free. I didn't sell it for much, but it cost me nothing. I sold it for $8. So I love this. This is an antique cabinet card. It's been probably at least a year, but I got a whole collection of cabinet cards at a thrift store. I had never sold antique photographs before, but the ones I could see from the exterior of the package were so neat and so unique. There were a lot of like outdoor photographs, cabinet cards, and that's pretty rare in my limited experience, and just really, really neat things. So this is a cabinet card of a photograph. Well, it is a photograph, it's a cabinet card, and you can see the beautiful detailed dress. And on the back, it says, Miss Nina Earhart, Hagerstown, Maryland, 1903. Isn't that so cool? Anyways, I've sold quite a few different cabinet cards and some sets of cabinet cards, ones that were kind of linked together. This one I sold for $21.99. Then I also have another Younique item. It's a hydrating mask, and this I sold for $41.99. This is a pre-owned paperback, Marriage and Family in the Biblical World. It does have some wear. You can see here, the spine has a pretty strong crease to it. I sold this for $10. And then one more Younique cosmetic. This is an eyeliner. It's in a blue precarious shade. And this I sold for $17.99. So here I have the Layman's Bible Encyclopedia and Commentary and Bible History. These are pre-owned vintage. They do have signs of use and wear, but they still have a lot of life left in them. They are very heavy. They're going to cost me a good bit to ship, but I sold these for $31.99. And I have some books here. Heavenly Hosts. This is in very nice condition, like new. And this I sold for $10.99. And then Jesus Calling. Also, this one is like new. Still got the cardboard sleeve, the ribbon. And this one I sold for $11.25. And then we have Thieves World. This is a graphic novel book. And this I sold for $10. Please excuse my voice. I have an ear infection and I'm just a mess. And then these Singer bobbins. I got these in a bag at the Goodwill. It was a bag full of crochet hooks. These were in there. I wanted the crochet hooks, and so I listed these, and they were sold for $8.59. Okay, so here's those big books, the Layman's Encyclopedia and Commentary and dictionary or whatever the third one was. So they weighed 13 pounds, 12 ounces. I was going to mail them medium mail, which was going to be $13.82. But since they are close, they're in Maryland, which is fairly close to me, I can mail it with the Ground Advantage for $5.52. So it's really not going to cost me that much to mail these after all. This is a Younique Dip and Draw eyeliner, and I sold this for $15. This is in shade Prominent. And then I also have a pre-owned paperback by Demonstration God. It's in good condition, and I sold this for $10. Here I have a Younique Precision Brow Liner, and this is in shade Dark, and this I sold for $21.99. It's a pre-owned video companion to Chasing Daylight, and it's a 10-week Bible study, and there are several discs in here. They are pre-owned, but they look really good. And this I sold for $14.75. And then I have another Younique. This is Moodstruck Hottie Lip Plumper in shade Chandelle. And this I sold for $15.99. This is a CoverGirl eyeshadow palette, True Naked Chocoholic. And the fun thing about this is that it is chocolate scented. I can actually smell it through the container, which is fun. I also have some of these that are peach scented, but they're not like chocolatey shades. They're peachy shades. So anyways, I sold this for $9.87, and this was something I got from Wholesale Ninjas. This is a set of two. It's a companion for a little book called Killing Lions, and this is, I think it's like a little kind of journal-y thing to go along with it. Anyways, I sold the two of these together. They're brand new. They still have this little sleeve that goes on the exterior of them. I sold the two of these for $14.55. And eBay is telling me that this is a repeat buyer, so they will tell you if someone purchased from you in the last 2 years. So at some point they purchased from me within the last 2 years, and they're back, so that's exciting. So here we have 4 of these Boosts. This is Women's Multivitamin. It's a tablet that you put in water and then you drink it up. These are from Wholesale Ninjas. I at one point in time got quite a few of these in some boxes, and I've been selling them very, very, very cheap just to unload them. I'm not going to make any money on this. I will actually lose a little money, but I will recoup some of my initial investment, so I'm pleased with that. These 4 I sold for $12. Here I have another Younique cosmetic item. It's kind of hard to see, but this is a Precision Pencil Eyeliner, and this is in shade Purposeful, and this I sold for $21. This is a Dreamsicle Cherub, if you remember those from way back, and it's a counted cross stitch piece that's never been mounted. Beautiful workmanship, and a really fine stitch. This I have had listed for quite some time. It was kind of a unique thing. Like, you had to really probably be looking for something very specific to, want to buy this. So it did take a while to sell. I would say at least 2 years I had it listed, which is fine. I think I paid $1/4 for it, but it might have been less. There was a time I was at a thrift store and they had all kinds of completed pieces, and they were selling them for like hardly anything, and I bought up a bunch of them, and this was one of those. So I sold this for $20, and yep, I'm excited that it's sold. This is a pre-owned but unused pattern. It's for this modern fit with ready-to-wear sizing jacket. And I just recently got these plastic zip bags for all my patterns and then organized them by number. I am very soon going to add many more patterns, and I'm really excited about selling patterns because I can now ship them with that eBay special envelope and save a lot on shipping. But this particular pattern I sold for $15.25. This is a vintage lot of Tyndale commentaries, and it's just a random assortment of volumes here. There are 7 books total, and these are pre-owned, and they do have some wear, but they're still in good condition. And I sold the 7 of these together for $50.99. And then I also sold God is Real. This is a hardcover without the dust jacket, pre-owned. This has this is like some sort of contact paper, and then this emblem sticker. But otherwise, nice condition, very light wear. And this book I sold for $24. So I don't know how you pronounce this perfume, but this is a packet of 10 little sample vials. You can see there's a little corner tore off here, and each little vial contains 1 ml. It's got a little spray bottle. And this I've had listed for a while. It's had a lot of interest in it. Got it at the Goodwill for next to nothing in a grab bag. There were some other perfume samples in that grab bag and some makeup items. I can't remember exactly what all was in there, but it did not cost very much. But I have sold this here, and it was sold for $80.99. So here I have a 3-volume set of The Spiritual Man, so all 3 volumes by Watchman Nee. These are vintage paperbacks from 1968. They're kind of rare. Oddly, this isn't the first set of them I've come across and I've sold. And I also have, I think, a single 1 or 2 listed, not a complete set. I don't know why I keep running into so many of them, but for some reason I do. Anyhow, so I sold a set of 3 of these for $31.99, and I also sold, this is a pre-owned pattern for the mini Dresden plate, and it includes the wedge template. It is pre-owned. You can see there's a little damage to the plastic bag that it's in, but it is unused. The template still has the protective coating on it, and so it's ready to go. And this I sold for $11.25. So this is a CoverGirl eyeshadow palette, and you can see it's got some beautiful sparkling shades. It's True Naked Chocoholic, and it smells like chocolate, and I can smell it from here. And this was from Wholesale Ninjas a little while back, and this I sold for $9.87. So this is called Go Trio, and it's the travel edition. It's by Marbles Brain Workshop. I'm not sure if you can see that there. This is pre-owned. I got this at the Goodwill. It is what it is. It doesn't have the instructions. It doesn't have any original packaging. But if you have one of these new in the packaging, it's worth some money. I don't know if this was discontinued or what, but new ones are selling for quite a bit. And there's really not that much inventory on eBay of this. I have no idea how you play it. Anyways, I just listed this, as it is. I said $18 because I could see that they were going
really high for new. I hadn't seen any used, and I figured whoever wanted it would know how to play it. I paid $2 for it, and I thought, we'll see if anyone bites at 18. Well, it's sold probably within, I don't know, 30 hours of listing it. So I'm just going to pack this up and ship it off. So if you see any of these, you might want to pick them up. You probably could get more than the 18 I listed this for. And this is a Tyndale Old Testament commentary, a portion of Psalms. This is pre-owned. It's in good condition. Has some sticker residue on the back here. And this I sold for $12.75. Right, so you just saw everything that I listed for the month of, or not that I listed, that I sold for the month of May. The first thing I want to mention is that back in April, I had a package that was damaged by the Postal Service, and I submitted a claim, and that did go through. The claim went through very quickly. I received a check very quickly. So that I mentioned last month about maybe I was going to be taking a loss ended up working out. So I was thrilled with that, really pleased. Filing the claim was probably the most challenging part. And after that, everything went very quickly and very smoothly. Okay, so for the month of May, I only had 32 sales. But when I compare to last May 2023, I was still up in profit. So I don't know if I was up in actual sales. I didn't compare that, but I was up in profit. I only listed 37 items for the month of May. It was very, very pitiful of me. And I have for quite a while believed that the amount of listing I was doing had directly impacted the amount of sales I was getting. Now, the last couple months prior to this, I kind of started to wonder if that was not the case, because my sales were still pretty high and I just hadn't been listing. With spring, I have just been out gardening, and I just have a lot going on, so I just haven't been able to list. And that's okay with eBay. You know, you list when it suits you. So I only listed 37 items. I sold 32. I made a total profit. So this is after eBay's fees, after my costs, and after my shipping costs. I made a profit of $353.28. And that works out to an average profit per item of $11.04. So I'm pleased with that. Considering the amount of work I put in this month, I made a good bit of money if you're looking at it like hourly. Of those 32 sales, there were 6 Younique cosmetics. There were 6 items from Wholesale Ninjas. Now, when I say 6, a lot of those were like combined, like maybe a lot of 4, or you probably just saw that. So it wasn't 6 individual sales, but it was 6 items. I sold 18 books, 3 patterns, 3 DVDs or CDs, and the other things I didn't count up. They were just kind of not something that I could really count, more of like a unique oddity type of item. I also mentioned in last month's video my renewed interest in listing patterns and selling patterns. I've been selling a surprisingly decent amount of patterns compared to what I have listed. It's a very small percentage of my actual listings. But I do have more patterns, and I do plan on getting those up. I did get a few up this past month. Probably of those 37 items that I did list, probably about 10 of them were patterns. So anyways, I'm hoping to accomplish more in June. I don't know how it's going to go at this point. We will see. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share with me your thoughts and comments in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you. And I'll talk to you soon.